Good morning, everyone. I'm Diane Macedo at ABC headquarters in New York, and here's another live look at Philadelphia, where election voters are busy counting those votes, something that will continue all day long. And let's go back to Devin Dwyer in D.C. with an inside look at the ballot counting process at the Board of Elections warehouse. Devin, what's the scene like there, and how does the ballot counting process work?
Hey, Diane. Yeah, the great count is underway across the country right now. 33 states don't begin counting their mail ballots until Election Day. So you can imagine over 100 million mail ballots and early votes this year. It is a tall order, and we are inside the D.C. Board of Election headquarters, where, as you can see behind me, they are starting to process and count these mail ballots by the thousands. This is called the scanning and sorting machine. This is sort of the first stop when your mail ballot comes in. This is something you would see in most states around the country. You see this election official here putting the ballots through. They're automatically entered into the system, and they're sorted by ward. And then the next step, Diane, is every single mail ballot in every state in the country has to be verified. Elections officials here are taking a look at the signatures to make sure that you are who you say you are when you send in that ballot. They're comparing the signature on the ballot to a signature on file from, say, a driver's license or your election registration form. Once your ballot has been verified and they double check that signature, this is the extraction process going on behind me. You see the dozens of elections officials here beginning to open those envelopes. They take the secrecy envelope off, and they start to unfold the actual ballots to be counted. As you can imagine, a very labor-intensive process. This is going to be going on all day. They tell me their goal is to get through all these ballots today, as many as they can. And finally, over here in the corner is where you see the ballot tabulator. Once the ballots are all unfolded, they're run through an electronic machine that is not connected to the internet. It's secure in that way. It has its own server, and those data are then tabulated and sent back to election headquarters. So this year, Diane, this process right here, front and center more than ever before, because so many Americans have actually mailed in their ballots, as we've been talking about.
Amazing to get a behind-the-scenes look at it all, Devin. We talk about it so much, and sometimes you don't really think about how it all actually happens step by step. What are some potential issues that people are concerned about, and how does the Board of Elections try to either prevent them from happening or combat them if they do?
Well, the most common mistake, Diane, is actually missing the mail ballot deadline. And I got to tell you, if you're one of those several million voters today in all parts of the country that still have your mail ballot in your possession, do not mail it. Take it to a voting place today. It's too late to send it in. That's the biggest mistake. The second biggest mistake is forgetting to sign your mail ballot. Remember, each of these envelopes right here are signed by a real voter, and we showed you how that verification process actually takes place. That's the critical step. The third most common mistake is a mismatch. You're simply too sloppy with that signature, and so it gets flagged. Most states give you a chance to fix that, Diane, but you got to be paying attention. If you get a notice from your state election department, respond to that immediately, because the window to fix a mail ballot mistake is very small after today.
And Devin, what's the timeline for all of these ballots to get counted? When do we have, is there an idea of when we'll have results, or at least a good idea of what the result is?
Yeah, it varies a little bit by state depending upon their processes. In fact, just 6 states, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, you saw the live picture there. By law, they can't even begin processing the ballots. They can't even begin opening the ballots until today. So you can imagine that that's going to delay things on getting results in Pennsylvania. One of the reasons why we'll focus on that state so closely. But all states are subjected to what's called a safe harbor deadline. They need to certify their results by December 8th. So the rush is on, about 1 month's time to get all these things counted, get all the kinks out, get them certified, and get them posted. It's going to be a long process. It's a long process every year, Diane. And so another reminder today, all of us need a little bit of patience as we go into tonight expecting those official results.
All right. We will try to stay patient. ABC News senior Washington reporter Devin Dwyer encouraging us to be on our best behavior. Thanks, Devin.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.